So let me start with the philosophy and the history of this game. Actually, for the history of the game, there is no right point where when it started like that. But definitely, everybody is sure. All the archaeology people, the historians are very sure that it has originated in India. So India has that culture of karma, virtues, and vices, all those feelings and emotions, like all those things in our philosophy. They very much believe on karma. So that's a main basic thing of this game. So this game is also called Mokshapat or Parmapatam, and it depends on the language. There are many varieties. I mean, many names is called in their own language. The main aim of this game is not just the playing, but it applies all this philosophy in this game. The roll of dice, that's called karma. The numbers you get in the dice is called karma, because you don't have any control over that, where you are born, where you are going, at to which parents you are born, and what children you are having. All these things you don't have control. Those are called the karma. So the number you are getting in the dice are called karma, and then you are going to move on in your life. And the ultimate aim of the life is to reach God. So whichever religion let it we are following, the final the ultimate aim of your life is to reach God, that is Paramapadam. Okay, so we are going to reach God by going through lots of phases in our lives. So that's a philosophy behind this. And this has that philosophical dimension, and this is a popular game of ancient children. And without knowing, without they know that they are learning something, but these things of goodness is imparted in them by playing a game. So by naturally they get imbibed with these ideas. So if we are going to do any mistakes, we are going to get the punishment, not just by the king or parents or teachers, but we have to go through the punishment given by God. Okay, so vices are the things which indicates bad company, and false knowledge, ego. Those are represented by the snakes in the games. So you can name for the children of today's thing. We are not, if you are not able to explain them, you can name the snakes. Like, this is a false knowledge. The snake is of bad company, and this is a ego. So when you go to the when you start having the ego, you are going to get down in their life. May not be it is about the monetary things, but the standard of our living, and the people around us, and what we get finally, all those things will will be coming down. Virtues are called like faith and truthfulness. So when you follow all those things, you are definitely uplifted by the ladders. So you can name those ladders. The big ladder may be a truthfulness, and another ladder is the faithfulness towards God, and another smaller ladder like faith towards people. Like that, you can name the ladders. So when you come across these ladders, you are lifted in your life. So that's the philosophy behind all this snakes and ladders. And this is adopted by various religions, people like the Jain, Buddhists, and Muslims also. And this is a game of meditation also, and you are able to learn different things without even knowing. That's why I call that, when you roll the dice, what numbers you get, you don't have control over that. That is called your karma. Okay, you have to go through the karma, whatever, if it is a punishment or if it any difficulty in life, you have to go through, means yes, we have to go through. So you develop the acceptance for this thing. Actually, I'm becoming like more philosophical and teaching more, explaining all these things before going the game, because while you are doing the game, definitely you will enjoy. I mean, you have that full heart towards forming this game, and while playing with the children also, you will definitely go through some things about this game in the internet, and you can teach them a lot of good things. நமக்கெல்லாம் முன்னாடி தாத்தா பாட்டி எல்லாம் நிறைய சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க. Even my parents used to do, because at that time all the ladies were not working, and definitely they had little time for children And today it is acceptable because everybody has to go for work, running, and everybody is on gadgets now. We have to just move on with the race, move in the race of today's world. So at least now these gadgets, you can make them use it positively, knowing about all these things. And see, without books itself, by talking and playing, they imbibe very good goodness in them, in the children. And it moved on. Even the Great Britain adopted this game from 1943. It's called Chutes and Ladder. They didn't want to give all this, imbibe these philosophical things in children. They want to handle the children very softly. But in Indian culture, they put children in a very rigorous training, actually. The Gurukulam la put, they don't meet parents. So they get adopted to different styles of life. Even if you are a pauper, pardon? Anybody told anything? Do I have to see the chat? Okay. So everybody was on the same classes and same under the tutelage of same guru, and they adopted different kind of lifestyles, and they all learned, they all had the opportunity of learning equally without any discrimination. So this is a game, this is a philosophy behind the game. Hope it was clear to some extent. If you want, you can do more searching in the net. So today, see, it's going to be for some people, if you may think it's just boxes and numbers. This is a game I have made previously. This is on a Canson sheet I have made. So I want to give, see, it is going all boxes. Everybody can do this boxes and numbering and this drawing of ladder and snakes. So the philosophy I wanted to concentrate more, and I want to teach you some technique in this workshop. So which is the background creation for this, especially I'm going to concentrate on the background creation. In this, I have done only the mixture of colors. Okay, now I am going to give some mixed media kind of background creation. So let's concentrate on that. And the boxes and numbers, you can do it. And I will tell you how to draw the snakes and ladders. And you can use 3D cone and glitters, etc. Whatever you can use to do that, you can do that. And finally, I will please somebody remind me to give you how to make the dice and the coins also with molded. Because of this material availability thing, I didn't mention that in the material list, because many of you are in difficulty to get the material. So I'm going to simply do it in the card. So for the base, you can use Canson sheet. This is the Canson sheet. This is a paper kind of, see, this is a paper, it's a thick paper. And this is a canvas, and you can use mount board. If you are using my MDF board, please paint the base white.
Ma'am, can you use cardboard? Ma'am, can we use cardboard? Ma'am, you're on mute.
Just a minute. Okay, thank you, Ranjan. So if you are going to use a cardboard, don't use much water, you directly use the paint. Okay, for this background creation, I'm going to use a lot of water. So if you are using MDF board or cardboard, then don't use much water, or any kind of paper. If it is not a water coloring paper, then you have to use only very minimum of water. Okay. So hope my desk is fine. Okay. So now what I have done is, all the four corners, I have taken a square piece for this board creation, which is 12 by 12 inch. And on the borders, I have left 1 inch, 1 inch. And for the border, I have stuck with this paper masking tape. For all the 1 inch masking tape, I have stuck in the border, and the entire middle of it, I have colored it. Sudha, can you take some snapshots for me? So, Sudha or Udaya ma'am, please.
Sure, ma. Sure. Give me 5 minutes, huh? Yeah, I'll do that. Give me 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Udaya, are you there? So these are the products I'll be using.
Manju, good evening.
Yeah. Good evening, ma. Sajita.
இல்ல சுசேனா,
Okay,
நீங்க கொஞ்சம் zoom out பண்ணணும் because it's too close.
Too close, is
I
it?
don't
Okay,
think so.
okay.
Yeah, கொஞ்சம் zoom out பண்ணீங்கன்னா
Yeah, I will just
கொஞ்சம்
raise
visibility
the,
நல்லா இருக்கும்.
yeah, will
Yes.
raise the platform. Yeah, just a minute.
Yeah, thank you.
Manju, once you spread all the materials, no, just give me 1 minute.
Yeah.
I will take few screenshots. Okay, give me just 1 minute. Okay.
I think I'll put one
Let
more
me do
box here. Just a minute. Sorry for the inconvenience. Please bear with me.
Ma'am, if we are using MDF board, means what is the dimension, ma'am, like size of the MDF
See,
board?
size, it depends upon the board. Susena, is it okay?
Yeah, perfect.
Hope so. Okay. See, it is depending upon your how big you want your box to be. I have done it 1 inch squares here. If you want like 2 centimeters, you can take it. 1 centimeter will be too small to write the numbers and draw the pictures of ladder and snakes. So you have to at least 1 inch is, I think it is optimum. So with the borders, you will have to have 12 inches. So both sides 1 inch is gone. Center you will have 10 inches. Or both sides, if you are leaving half inches, then 11 inches will do. Okay, it is all depending on your size you need.
If I have canvas board also, like 12 cross 12, will that work in that 12 cross 12?
Yes, yeah, you can do that. So it will come end to end. Maybe you can adjust it like 3/4 of an inches. Okay.
Okay.
The boxes you can make equal, or if you have a rectangular board, you can make the box not exactly a square. You can make rectangular boxes, like one side 1.5 on the vertical and breadth being 1 inch, like that. Also, you can use it. Okay, these are the paints I'm going to use. Sudha, you have taken it, right?
Yeah, done.
Okay. Yeah, and then these glitters I'm going to use.
Little down
colors.
towards you. A little down, Manju. Any more items you keep, then I'll take a screenshot.
Any colors, any 3D cones, whatever you have, I'm very sure that all of you will be having something or the other of these things.
Little towards you. Take the board towards you, little bit. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, you can use anything. I'm going to use this metallic colors also just to give a bling for the board. So I'm just giving you different option. You can choose to use neon colors also for this mixing of colors for the background, if you like it. So you can use that also. So any colors you have, whatever the gradation you want, you can use that.
Manju, can you keep the metallic colors again? I couldn't click it. Yeah, 1 minute.
So only base
Yeah,
is the
done.
main thing. You need to have Fevicryl paints to complete the project. I gave the colors because I wanted a rustic look. So I gave that color. I have made with this thing. I have made with yellow, Indian red and brown. This board I have made it with yellow, Indian red and brown. And these things are crimson red. So now for the background. This already I used with a green color, so it is a green. This I'm just spreading water here. So when whoever is using MDF board or cardboard, use less of water. Cardboard, I don't advise to use water at all. You can dilute the paint with water and apply it, because it gets soaked. The cardboard might get soaked. See, this is a rectangular piece. If I want, I can segregate with whatever size I can fit in. Okay. Okay. Now I have done with all the watery effect I have given. So I'm see, if you want, you can give the colors for alternately in each boxes also, but that is going to take a lot of time. You just spread the color like this, however you want. I'm just getting the gradation of green. So when it is watery, it automatically spreads. The paint automatically spreads. Actually, I found it when I'm doing the base, it gave me a really messy look. I was a little afraid to proceed when I did it first, but finally I liked the finished one actually. It gave for this kind of game, no, it's like I felt after knowing the history and see, of course, we have played this game while we were children, but we would not have realized the real philosophy behind it. But we know if we do something wrong, we are going to get the punishment. So if you are going to put a wrong number in the dice, we are going to get the punishment. But sometimes we don't have the, I mean, most of the times we don't have any control over what we get in the dice. So that's our karma, whatever we get in the dice. So you have the acceptance. So you can give this kind of gradation. So I want little more green here. So you can adopt whatever technique you want. I'm giving you different techniques in this sheet. See, I'm taking any rag cloth. Give some structure like this. Some texture with a sponge or just with a rag cloth. So if you want more color, then you can apply again. Just random application. So by this you can application of color is done in a jiffy. So no need of painting each square with alternate colors. Really, because of that snakes and all, I want to really give a ghosty look for this board actually. That's why I preferred like a brown initially. And see, this bubble wrap I took. And with dark brown, little bit of, very little, don't dilute the paint on the bubble wrap. See, let the bubbles be there, okay? My children always, whenever they get this packing, they break all the bubbles. So better you try to use only with which is not broken, okay? Then you will really find get a very good texture. And for a bling for this board, I'm just applying a dry stroke of the metallic copper. See, if it's very flat, no bubbles, all these colors which are in the gaps also get onto the sheet. Only if the bubbles are full, then the colors in the gaps will not be. So let it little bit dry. When it is wet, if you are putting it in, all these colors in the gaps also will get transferred in the thing. So I'm just going to give, don't press it too hard because you will be pressing till the base and all the colors will get into and it will smudge your board. Just very lightly do this and get this texture. And wherever you want, or you can do it with a smaller piece also. Like this. And one more thing is, like, I had this piece of thing. Remember when you did a spectacle pouch along with me, I had used this one.
Plastic canvas.
Yes. Now I'm taking in the sponge, I'm taking some colors. Just fold it and lift it very lightly. And let the canvas dry before using the next, before you are going to put the next texture. Okay. Very lightly you give these kind of, whichever color you want, like brown or red. Like this, you can give some texture to your board. So I don't want to make a 3D structure. I mean, by giving like mixing with chalk powder or anything, because I want to store this canvas. Why I preferred canvas is I can roll it and put it in a bag along with the coins so that it is not lost. Now, as you have used all these things, even you can turn it this way and then give a press and you get all this checks also. Lines. Here you got this kind of texture. And don't waste this paint also. You can reverse and put an impression, you get this impression. Like this, you can give different impressions using different materials. Okay. So now for a little bit of bling in the, just dry strokes with a dry brush, not don't use any wet brush. Just little bit of golden taps here and there. Like this, you can create the background. Okay, all clear now? Any doubts on this? See, when the session expires, please join with the same link. I'll join again. So in this, do you have any doubts? Sudha, you have taken some
basic questions.
screenshots. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
No,
Ma'am,
no worries,
this
Manju.
canvas
All
sheet
done.
if we are using, you
Ah.
told the cardboard you should not apply more water. If we are using canvas sheets, you told
Yes.
that you can roll it and you can use it. So if we are using canvas sheet,
Yeah.
we can apply first water and then we have to give this texture.
Yes, yes. But apply the water first, and then if you just start putting the color, no, by itself it will start spreading. So use that nature of spreading.
Then when we will be doing this boxes, ma'am?
Yeah, about this. See, I cannot see this canvas may not be dry for the before this session. So I have done the background already in another canvas. In that I have
Okay.
already segregated the boxes. So the boxes, making the boxes is not tough, right? The making the boxes will be really easy for you. See, one in segregating,
So like
that
first
also
we
I'll
have
tell
to
you.
do the texture and then we have to make a box, or first we have to make a box
See,
and then give a
it
texture.
depends. It depends on your convenience. Okay. See, here I have before class I wanted to, because while for the marking I didn't want to waste time for putting the boxes. Can you see the box, the pencil lines I have created before doing the texture?
Okay.
Okay, and then I have colored it. I have watered the canvas. I have spread the water in the canvas and I have made this coloring. Okay, can you see the pencil lines behind the coloring?
Okay.
Okay, you can do whatever,
Manju,
however
hold
you
on.
want.
We'll take a screenshot of this also.
Okay.
Manju, just hold it. I'm taking
Yeah.
one more screenshot of this. Just take it a little behind with your face. Yeah. Okay. Come to your right. Yeah. Now clear. One sec. 1 minute. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. My gallery is too full, so my camera is not functioning.
So you can
And
do this
no worries.
coloring.
Excuse me, Manju. No worries. I'm taking